Do it. Do it.
Burp out your butt. Burp out your butt.
Do it. Do it.
Burping out my butt.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
We can't start the show until you do it.
Fuck.
They're waiting.
That's cheating.
See, I can't. It won't.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. No show tonight.
Oh, JD.
Sorry.
JD has stage fright. You can't burp on demand.
Can't pee in front of people. Can't burp on command. You're the worst. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the third new episode in a row. We're fucking trucking along. What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us tonight. We got a full panel, more or less, tonight, which is pretty cool. So, joining us tonight, we have the Scrapalizer, Mr. Brian Scrape.
What's up? No scraping tonight. We got fucking content out the ass tonight, baby. Fucking scrape that barrel.
Okay. Also, we have the return of the one and the only Doc Brown, a.k.a. John G.
Is it that wild?
A little bit.
When you
first came in, you just had the From Here Up showing.
Yeah.
Like, Marty!
Yeah, it's getting a little crazy. I got my Irish afro going on. What's up, guys? How you doing?
The fuck's a gigawatt?
Gigawatt.
Gigawatt. He clearly says gigawatt.
I know he does.
I think I'm sinking him. I think my chair started.
1.21 of them.
We also have Mr. JD.
Hi. For all you audio listeners, which I don't know why you would listen.
I don't put this out on audio.
Okay. But I was waving. You're not watching the show.
And we also have a surprise cameraman. You'll have to find out who that is later. If he decides to chime in.
Mystery.
All
right. Yo. I'm impersonating Dust Mites tonight. What's up, guys?
All right. So tonight we're doing something a wee bit different that we did once before. So, like a couple of years ago. Oh my God! Of course, somebody's texting me now.
Those were dick pics.
Not now. I can't do it in front of the camera. It won't go.
No. I sent you. I responded to yours.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So
I thought it was Jason L. He likes to text me while we're doing the shows.
Fucking Matt Deluxe does that to me all the fucking time. Let's ask me questions. Where'd you get that figure? I'm kind of busy. Thank you. You're looking at me. Okay. So tonight we are doing something that we did once before, a little bit different. But we are doing so. A couple years ago, we did a kind of a who's who of Legends figures. At the time, it was really only Iron Factory, DX9, and Unique Toys. So we did like a couple of each. But the game has changed, my friends. There are new players in town. The stakes have gotten higher. The figures have gotten better. So I figured we'd do a kind of a revisit on some Legends figures.
Stakes.
Figures.
Legends. So I figured we'd kind of take a look at. I have a DX9 Unique Toys and an Iron Factory figure here, but I also have three new companies. So I figured we kind of take a look at take a look at how far they've come, and who else we got playing in the game now.
Can I ask a question?
You can ask whatever you like.
When you say new companies, obviously that means these are other companies in disguise, like how Warbitron changed their name like 4 different times?
Maybe. All I'm going to say is...
We don't know that for sure?
All I'm going to say is pay attention to box art.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So we can take a look at these one at a time. Since they are Legends figures, they are mostly quick to transform and quick to talk about. So I figure we do one of each from each company. And I'm just going to move these off to the side.
I don't see any Optimuses there.
No, I didn't get Dutch yet because of that stupid tolerance issue. So I'm waiting for the next run.
Oh, yeah. His legs pop off like fucking.
Yeah, so I'm waiting for the second
Humpty
run is supposed to fix all that, so I'm gonna get
They
it.
actually issued replacement parts.
Oh, did they
All
now?
right. Well, I'll wait for it. I don't have any money, so I'll wait till it comes out and I have money.
I mean,
Wait for the KO.
No, that's not gonna happen. Speaking of KOs, that's a great segue because this little guy right here is a complete piece of shit, but we're going to go into him. So this is Hot Soldiers. I don't know what the hell his name is, and honestly, I don't care because it's kind of terrible. But
is it Bambalance?
Maybe. I think it's Robert D. Didn't he chase his ambulances? I feel my chair sinking. Fuck, I got to buy a new chair soon. You know it's time for a new chair when the fucking piston starts to die. So this is... what?
Yep. Are these the ones that are like the KO oversized legends,
Probably.
or are these? Okay.
But this is this is by Hot Soldiers. They started out by making a Soundwave, which I also have, which isn't as bad as this, but they have an Ironhide and they have a Ratchet. I didn't find my Ironhide yet, and I don't care about finding it. This thing's kind of trash, but so this is by Hot Soldiers, who, if that's a hair right there, if what I've heard is true, this is actually Mech Fans Toys makes these, which makes me hate them even more. So
right, because Mex Fans Toys, there's the ones that KO the people.
Yep, and they also KO. They also weirdly put in a KO Diaclone driver. You know the little mech suits.
Dude, that's making me upset because they're
KOing those mech suits and putting those in with their KO Legends figures.
Yeah, well,
I like that. I've gotten a couple of them.
And now there's KO.
Kind of appreciate it.
The KO Dia battles and stuff like that. The camera's speaking. I heard the camera talking.
Okay, it's quiet camera.
But no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, they're KO'd Dia battles now, and one of the other ones too.
But regardless of that, I own this. I didn't, so we're going to talk about it. So this is their Ratchet. The plastic is trash. It feels terrible. This thing is light as hell. It actually rolls okay. But the biggest problem, like right off the bat, other than the shitty plastic, is like look at the back is completely.
Didn't even paint it.
They didn't do anything to the back.
So is any of this not forgivable because it's legend scale, or
no? Because look at the paint on here; it's fine.
Oh.
Boom, boom! You can't just put two more. Oh my god! I feel my chair sinking. Damn it!
Wait a minute though. Does somebody have Masterpiece Ratchet in ambulance mode? Because isn't he not translucent in the back? No, I'm crazy. Never mind. Forget.
I'm pretty sure he's painted in the back.
Too much gin.
Too much gin, not enough tonic.
That's right. It's really strong.
Like the plastic on this is trash. The paint is okay where it's applied. It gets a little funky on this side, but it feels like crap in the hand. It's hard to. That's the hardest thing to explain when you're doing something like this. But so to transform him, we'll transform him up. He comes with a bunch of accessories, and so does Ironhide. These were actually very cheap. They were like $20, maybe even less. That's the only positive about them. But he has the roof comes off, and in the box, which I don't know where it is, I haven't found it yet, has all the accessories. So you can actually build. This becomes the sled, the G1 sled. So he has like a little, like a track to make the sled out of it, and he can plug all the weapons he comes with. So he comes with all the regular weapons. I just have the wrench and the gun because that's the only thing you really need. I really care about for Ratchet.
There it is.
There it is.
There, got it.
There it is. So you can take these guns and you can I'm just gonna just show you what I have. Like I really don't care about this thing. This thing is I hate this thing. So you can take all the guns, and it has more guns. Obviously, it has the G1 launcher gun and all the other chrome guns and all that stuff. I just don't have the box. I don't know where it is, and I honestly don't care about this thing.
So Ace, if you find something that you really don't care about, I've been watching these Mousetrap videos lately. Some of them are pretty heavy duty.
I've been following that Matchbox guy, and I've still been blowing my mind.
Well, I'm just saying, live Mousetrap on a Transformer.
Ooh,
generate some views.
Ooh. So we'll put that stuff to the side. We'll just transform him real quick. He does do something weird, so like the legs pull out. There's nothing to write home about on this thing in terms of transformation. But so like you see that big black bar, that's actually a slider. So this whole thing pulls out, and this is the toe, and this all becomes the shin. And you actually have to push this in. It's actually easier
Wow,
said
that
than
sounds
done.
like it broke.
I know it's not. It's nothing about this thing is nice. And then this folds down. But you have to pull this thing out and kind of pull the toe out, and I'm trying to get this one out of the way because this one's the crappiest of them all. The wheels push up. This whole piece swivels around.
How hard was that, Takara?
The head has to come up, which actually came out. So you have to get this piece up and over, and it's actually the hardest part of the transformation. This folds up. These come around. And that's him. Oh, and then the ab piece fills in.
Oh, look at that ab filler. This looks like a GoBot, man.
So there he is. The face is all right. He's got the red cross symbols built in. These panels don't do anything, so they're just hanging out on his arms. He's got a full jointed head to articulation real quick. So all the way around, he's got the wiggle waggle up and down. Ball jointed shoulders go all the way around with a cut at the top to go straight out. Ball jointed elbows, so just 90 degrees with the swivel built in. Nothing at the fist, they're just painted. No waist because of this whole system here. If you can get a waist if you unpeg the ab piece and everything, then you can get it. But you gotta like unpeg everything, and it's. I consider that no articulation there. Ball jointed hips, forward and back all the way, but very poor on the full on the Van Damme. Decent knee. And then nothing at the toe can go in and out, but I mean, you're not really gonna.
Shout out to In and Out.
Shout out to black sliding shafts. Hey, Ace, you don't by chance have the DX9 Warren pocket ratchet, do you?
Yes, I do.
Do you have it near you? I'm curious to see.
I can see if I can find it real quick.
I see why they didn't paint.
As this comes crashing down.
I see why they didn't paint the back windshield now.
I mean, it was for the shins, but I would have rather had the paint on the shins. And
yeah.
Let me see if I can find it. 1 sec.
Oh, I didn't. Later. Maybe. Okay.
No, he's going to do it now. You asked.
So, John Gibbons.
Yeah.
He picked up the Avenger today, the Unique Toys Avenger. He broke it already. Beware, people.
Yeah, Challenger, actually.
Oh, that's right. Challenger, not Avenger. My bad.
Yeah, the base of the smokestacks is on like a mushroom peg swivel on the back. I don't know if you can see right there. Like, here's the good one. And it snapped as I was doing it. Like, it just twisted off. It was like, it's one of those things where this one is supposed to move because I did it. And I did it the same thing on the other side, and it twisted right off in my hand like it was made of Twizzlers.
Oh,
I'm back. I got it.
Excellent. Please be the same size. Please be the same size. Please.
I also forgot to show him in vehicle mode compared to something else, but it doesn't matter.
Way to go.
Here we go. And survey says. Oh, he's small.
It's a little bit small.
Dude, yours has like stickers and shit.
Yes, there's repo labels.
Yeah.
This thing is far superior.
Yeah, because I have that one and I like it. But no, he's definitely smaller. My legends are all over the place scale wise.
I mean, I don't think the other one's bad for a legend.
It's bad. No, it's in hand. It's a million times. It's very.
I just
hard
meant looking aesthetically.
Oh yeah, well, it's in hand. He's complete trash.
The plastic sounds like trash.
We'll do. I guess we'll do size comparisons and bot modes all together at the end. It's kind of silly to keep bringing stuff in and out.
Oh yeah, it does. I was just curious about that one.
Yeah,
I won't ask for another.
I won't ask for another. Okay, so this is DX9. They did all the Seekers. They did. So these came in a 3-pack with the 3 regular ones and then the 3 cones in a separate pack. I just picked Skywarp because I like Skywarp. So who cares? They're all the same. So
Ace likes purple.
I do. There is demo. These very, very G1 as opposed to the Iron Factory ones, which are very stylized.
I can play along.
Dude, is that that looks like a deluxe size to me. To a chug seeker?
They're kind of big.
They're big, but they're not that big. They're actually better scaled technically because A jet should be bigger than a car. But
all right, so I got my deluxe Thundercracker in my hand, and yeah, it looks about the same size as that thing does in your hand. Dude, that thing's huge.
I don't know if I have any Seekers in jet mode right now.
Wow.
To grab. I mean, he is big.
You sure you didn't pick up your Chug Skyward by
I'm
accident?
positive.
All right. Just check.
Fucking mosquito. Gnat or something. I got him. So here he is in his jet mode. I think it looks pretty spot on, pretty awesome. It does look like exactly like an F-15 should.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, those are a good mold.
The only obvious eyesore is this purple bit right here, which is the forearm and the fist. You can see the other fist right there. With it does have landing gear, but they are molded. So you can see one's actually molded to the back of the fist, one of the fists. And then the
Mine
other
likes to fall out.
Yeah, it does fall out. So you can it's literally it's a weird system. So it's just literally that's the remnant of that mosquito.
Awesome.
It just pops right off. So it's just like it's a weird. I don't even know what size that peg is. It's not 5mm. It's just a peg in a hole, and that's what holds the fist on.
I don't understand why they made that piece separate.
Neither do I. You should probably glue it in, but and then like the back wheels are just literally you can just see they're just a molded piece into the knees. I didn't even realize that he had them until I was doing this, and I was like, why isn't he sitting flat? I was like, his landing gear. So we'll just fold those up. But pretty clean. Besides the one bit you can see right there, pretty clean undercarriage. Pretty clean looking jet mode. I dig it a lot. There he is with an MP car.
So wait, that fist thing, can you take it off, take that bit off? Does the hand plug into that?
No.
Into that post?
No. That's why I tried that and that doesn't work. Like that?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Thought maybe. I mean, I have these. I never tried it, and mine fall off all the time too. But
so there he is with an MP car. Actually, let me try to line them up a little bit better.
It doesn't scale right.
You can kind of get a size of how big they are. So to transform him, we do have to do parts forming. Oh my god! So the null rays have to come out.
What? That's not too bad.
Fail.
Is that the only thing?
Fail.
Yes, that is the only thing.
Oh, all right. But you don't have to like take the legs off and do shit. All right.
So then these unclip here. So I have the clear version of this too with the Ghost Star screen. So these are clear plastic on that too, and that's horrifying when I transformed it. Oh my god, it was the worst thing ever. So now we have to flip up the wings. So we got to kind of unpeg these and move them out of the way, and then we got to flip up the wings now. Because if you don't flip them up now, they're gonna you're not gonna be able to flip them up because the arms have to be out of the way, otherwise they won't flip. And then we just unpeg this. Kind of gonna like half transform everything just to get stuff out of the way. So these arms just kind of pull up and out, and just kind of got to work around all that. And then you can clip these back up. This one clips on super secure on this one. This one very loose, but it kind of varies from seeker to seeker. Nose cone flips in. This flips around. If you notice, he's got no head, but we'll fix that in a minute.
Because it's parts forming, right?
No, it's not parts forming.
Oh.
This hand flips up. This hand just rotates. The legs, even though they look like the legs extend, they actually do not. So they split apart. These are the toes, obviously. And you just rock this shin piece down. And that creates the legs. So then we come around to this bit of business. Well, we pull forward on this piece, which is the head.
I get the feeling sliding stuff anymore. Just it's just not I can't think of the word. It's too late. But it's everybody does the Combiner Wars thing now with these legs and stuff. Like, does anything slide anymore? Have you guys got anything that slides recently? Like,
things that slide can get stuck and things can sink and
yeah, then they can lose tolerance and get loose.
Yeah.
Grindage.
So
remember Make Toys Despotron?
I don't.
His knees like to slide up.
Oh.
I still love them.
So this
Big figure though.
So this bit of business, we got a bit of a backpack. So to remedy that, what we're going to do is just going to come up here and flip these bits around. You can kind of do it whatever the hell you want with these wing pieces. If you leave them up, you can see them from the back. I just like to pull them in and kind of just even them out.
Yeah.
And that kind of mitigates how much you see. Oops. Pull this all in as tight as possible. So from the front, you really don't see anything. We just take the null rays. They peg in where they should. Very, 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 very tightly. Peg in. Can't find the hole.
That's what she
kind
said.
of force it in there a little bit because those are tight. And there he is. And he looks pretty cool. It's a very nice looking G1 style seeker.
The engineering is really clever on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just a smart and different way of doing a seeker.
It's kind of hard. I wish I should get like a. Should I get a riser to make it? Hold on, let me grab. Hold on. I actually have a riser like right here. Oh, I keep knocking my fucking lights around. One second.
Get it together.
The only thing I don't like about these is the feet.
We're learning as we go.
They tend to want to fall backwards.
Like the way he's showing right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the biggest problem is they don't have heels.
Yep.
Ace Classic Scuzz in the chat is asking, did they give you the optional hand without the landing gear? And he put in parentheses, serious question.
Nope.
Nope.
There you go. Now you can kind of see it more head on.
Head on.
Head on.
In which whoever opened the case on this fucking thing put a big scratch in there, bastards.
Nice.
Good job.
At least it's like symmetrical to the middle and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got it dead on.
That's where they cut the box open.
There we go. All right, so here he is. So we'll run through articulation real quick. Head is on a swivel, as you saw. The head's a little thin.
Thin.
Hold on if it'll focus. That way?
Focus, damn it. Focus.
Focus.
Oh, thin.
Yeah, it's thin. It's kind of thin that way. Like, that way.
I can't believe you're griping about a Legends figure. They're supposed to be forgivable of all flaws because they're so small.
Oh, not all flaws. The biggest flaw is really that this doesn't peg in. So it's kind of a little bit mucky up in there. It's not too bad. So head is on a swivel. Arms are on ball joints, so obviously you're gonna hit the wings. So he's got to work around that, but that's any seeker. There's cut at the top so you can go straight out. You can't swivel this piece around or anything. So like if you want to point the null rays forward with the null rays on top, you can't do it.
Oh,
so they're always on the side. Ball jointed elbows. Would have been nice. See this? Told you this piece comes off all the time.
Yep. Does on the DX9 too.
This is the DX9.
Oh, I thought this was the oversized one.
No, I don't do oversized.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine does that too.
You see, it's deluxe size. It is oversized. Maybe you got the oversized one, Ace, by accident.
Maybe. I don't think so.
Came in
If I did, I got to talk to Hanny. But
no, I got mine from Hanny too.
It's conspiracy. Get him on the horn. So ball jointed elbows. There's also a hinge on just this side for the transformation, so you can like break his arm if you want. So you get all the way around on that. Nothing at the fist unless you pop it off. If you count that, no waist articulation whatsoever.
That does suck about it.
Ball jointed hips, full Van Damme, more or less full straight forward and back. Thigh swivel under the ball joint. So most of the time they just give you this on Legends figures around the ball joint and the cup around the ball joint, but they actually give you a full cut with a mushroom peg. So that's nice. Single jointed knees, get you 90. And then feet are on hinge and the thruster is on a ball thruster. Didn't even know it. The thruster is on a ball joint, so you can wiggle it all the way around, and then the toe is attached to that on a hinge. So you get pretty decent ankle tilt and up and down, and then toe tilt. More so up than down. Down, you're gonna get flat, and then you can get up. Mostly, it's a transformation joint, but you can use it. But you get decent range on that. He does have a tendency to fall backwards because he does not have heels. But
just like MP.3, right? Or MP3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's pretty much fine once you get him stable and just kind of give him a little push down. He's not gonna. He's pretty good.
Ah.
So that's this guy in a nutshell. As he falls over after I say that.
I haven't gotten the cone heads for that set, but I keep seeing them going up on sale now, so I might pick them up.
So next, we're going to go to their sister company, Unique Toys. So this guy is it's a set called Day and Night. He comes with if you're in America, if you do the American continuity, he comes with Cerebros. If you do the Japanese continuity, he comes with Fortress. But it's the head for a Fortress Maximus, even though they didn't make a Fortress Maximus for him. It's just him. A little weird, but that's what he comes with.
Wait, he transforms into Fort Max's head?
Yep, just the head.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't plug into anything.
Oh, not even like the.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
But this guy comes with him in a 2-pack, and this guy is pretty great. So we're going to take a look at him. This is their Snapdragon. I don't know if he's day or night, so don't ask. But
I would say he's night.
Sure. And then the other one,
Night.
I forget. The other one comes with, I think, Brainstorm or Highbrow, one of them. But here he is in his monster mode, I guess. You actually get him to stand and go kind of straight forward, which is nice. So it looks pretty cool. In the monster mode.
Did Snapdragon have wings?
No, that's something they added. So these are actually his guns and his wings, and you can combine them up like that to give him. Like these are his jet wings and his guns, and these are his little ailerons, or whatever, the tail fins.
They're really throwing me off for some reason. I didn't recognize them at first.
But it's cool because it gives them more of a monster look. And these are just on pegs, so you can swivel them around any which way you want. And these are on pegs, so you can move them all around, which is a neat little add. This is a neat little added feature for Snapdragon.
I love these.
I like that.
The Headmaster sets. I love them.
Like this is on a hinge. You can actually split them all the way in half. This is on actually 2 ball joints. You can see them right there, one on each side, but they act as a up and down swivel. These bits can go in and out if you need them to, and then the head itself is fixed, but the jaw can open and close. And then the legs, they're I guess technically those are hips now. They will be shoulders later, but they're on ball pegs. You get pretty decent range. You can splay them out pretty decently in all the way around. Ball jointed knee/elbows, which a lot of these ball jointed elbows don't look the best. Bless you.
Pardon me.
Scale and such, but ball jointed knee and a ball jointed fist/foot. So you can move that all around. The fist, you can obviously see the robot fist there. It's molded into the back of the monster foot. And then the back to tail is a hinge here, and actually has a swivel here.
Is this a triple changer?
He is.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I kind of see what he might transform into.
Uh-oh.
I love.
You can actually get
guys.
some
I love them.
pretty decent poses, for a Snapdragon.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see that cartoon movie, Meet the Robinsons, I think it was, with the T-Rex? Was that the one?
No.
And the T-Rex, and it was trying to grab somebody, and it had the little arms, and it kept smashing its head into its target because it couldn't reach it with its arms. And I don't know. You got to find that clip. It's just fucking. I'll be dead if we find that thing. But in the chat, maybe they know about it.
There he is humping. Side swipe. For size. And like Brian spoiled, he is a triple changer. So we are going to turn him into his second alt mode. And we're going to start by ripping his head off. So his head is a headmaster, and it transforms by just splitting open, and it looks ridiculous. But I mean,
Dude, is that how the G1 does it too?
it's a lot better.
But it transforms the same. Like
you want to see it?
No, you don't have to go find it.
Okay, I have it. I know where it is. I can grab it if you want.
No, it's just.
But he's got little molded arms, little molded feet. But I mean, this thing is. Let me show you. Here he is with my pinky. He's the length of the end of my pinky.
Wow.
So these things are itty bitty little tiny little things. But they managed to paint the face and the mouth. Which is kind of crazy. Got little molded teeth. Got little tiny painted eyes. So we take him, put him to the side. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. So we fold up the T-Rex, whatever, the monster arms. We rip off the wings. And like I said, these just peg together with pegs. You can see a hole in a peg. We put those to the side. Let's see. I believe these flip around. This is going to straighten out. This goes sideways like that. This, oh no, these weren't supposed to flip around. These go that way. This flips around, I believe. Yes, yeah, that's right. So these peg into the side, like so. Come on, there we go. The tolerances on this guy are tight. I throw these bits. This plugs in here. This plugs in here. No, it plugs in here. I'm sorry. There. This plugs in here. And then last but not least, this plugs in here. And just like that, we now have a jet. Oh, wait, and then we take him, we fold him in half. We open this bit up, and there's actually, you can see in there, maybe you can see in there, barely, this like looks like a socket, electrical socket. Is the two tabs, the peg and the two slots. That holds the headmaster in there.
Drives it.
And then you can drive it.
Now this combines. Now he is.
Now he's a driver and a flyer.
Before that, he was a biter.
Before that, he was a biter. Now he's a biter and a driver and a flyer all in one.
So this combines with Overlord? It looks like this is the jet for Overlord. Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, negative. Here he is. Size comparison in that mode. It actually looks like a cannon there. But yeah, there he is. I mean, you can't really do much in jet mode. You can use this as a thruster and move it back and forth. And other than that, he's just a whooshable little jet.
It's still pretty cool for what it is.
I mean, I dig it.
This thing's pretty smart.
When I was a kid, I loved Snapdragon and Ape Face.
Yeah, they're
so I have pretty much any rendition they've made of them. And when they did Legend Scales, I was so excited. But I love these things. They're great.
Yeah, I mean, they're built extremely well. They feel great. You know, Unique Toys is doing a very good job. So then we got one more mode.
It turns into an ape next, right?
Now we're going to do the ape.
Yep, the ape.
So it's like 3 alt modes.
These pull out. Okay. So we're going to pull this out. So these got to unpeg. So these kind of do the, if you remember, I don't know if I reviewed it or not. I think I did. The Weird Wolf did this, where they the legs kind of clam up together and then go sideways. So these are going to come out. These are the feet, the toes. So these unpeg, and you just got to plug this little peg up. These are going to fold down. These are going to fold out. This folds in, and there's a foot.
That was cool.
So one more again. So we unfold the leg. Now the foot's on the top. It has to be on the bottom, so it's on this bar. Fold it out. Fold that in. And there's a second leg.
That's really clever. Like that.
Pretty sure this has to flip around at some point. Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, so now this opens up, and now if you see, this whole bit of business is on a swivel. So this swivels around. This comes. No, this has got to rotate. Okay, this rotates, comes up, folds back, close up the chest, peg in that, rotate this around. There we go. So the legs face forward. Rotate these around. Make sure the hands are facing forward, which they are. And there he is. We got a peg. You can take these wings. I like to peg them in where they go on the G1, which is behind the arms. You can see there's round pegs here, so that you can peg these in on the side if you want. Can't peg them in there. So you can peg them in there. You can peg them in the side. You can combine them together with the other weapons. So you got some options with that. You can also peg this. If you don't want them having guns, you can just peg that to the side like that if you want. You can peg that into there if you want. So you got options as far as what you want to do with these. If you want to make them wings or guns or whatever you want to do. I like to make them guns. So making guns. I thought you can hold them like as axes. Kind of can. But kind of feel like it's like cludging it. So there we go. Now we just got to do one more thing. Take this little dude, fold him in half, shout head on.
Head on!
So he's the head. Dude, in both modes, that's wild.
Yep. So is Ape Face.
Oh, so this is not an ape. This is just a robot.
No.
No, this is just a robot.
Oh, okay.
That was a joke.
Do you even headmasters, bro?
Dude.
Do you even horror cons, bro?
I do not.
Sorry.
That thing is really smart.
Yeah, it's very well done. But so the head, we'll run through articulation. The head is on a swivel that can go left and right. And you're like, oh my God, how do you get a swivel? There's no, it's just a block. There's nothing there. So it's actually just swiveling on this peg right here. And then these two pegs in the front that hold it on in monster mode. If you can see, there's a big cavity in the front here. So it's just those two pegs are just stopping it from turning more. So it doesn't like turn all the way around and look, you take it off and you turn it that way, it's going to look stupid. So that actually stops it from turning too much, but that's what's giving it the swivel, which is pretty smart.
So when that was the dragon head, was the face of the robot always visible, or did I miss that?
The face is right there.
No,
unless you're looking at it from underneath.
The face on top of the dragon head.
This? Yeah, you would be able to see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I just didn't.
If you're looking at it from the side, you're not really going to notice.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it. Yeah, all right, cool.
I mean, you can't really do a lot of engineering with something literally.
No,
that's small.
Fine. Yeah, I'm not complaining. I was just, I wasn't sure if that was there before.
Cleans up super great. Cleans up better than G1 because you got the whole cockpit section in the chest, which is pretty smart. You also, if you pull this down, he has his tech specs.
Nice.
They are painted on. It's going to be hard to focus on that, but you can see the silver on there. They are painted on. There's no like intelligence, speed on there. I think Repro Labels does stickers for them, but
what was the last one? Rank, endurance.
It was what, intelligence, speed, and strength, something like that.
Strength sounds good.
Strength sounds right. Yeah, there you go. So they are just painted on, but that is a super nice touch that they do it. That they're there. So head, like I said, is just on that swivel, which is pretty smart. Shoulders. So these pylons, I guess, I don't know, shoulder pads, whatever the hell you want to call them. They're on hinges, so they can get out of the way for articulation. Ball jointed shoulders go all the way around, even with that closed. And then if you want to go out, you kind of got to lift that up and maneuver it around. It'll kind of, when you move it out, it'll move up on its own.
That's really smart too.
You just gotta, you can kind of like, get it where you want it and pose it like that. But they will get out of the way pretty much straight out, almost straight out. I said we gave it to them. Like I said, the elbows are on a ball joint. The ball's a little bit big, even proportionally, so that throws off the proportions a little bit. It kind of would have been nice to have a hinge instead, like a hinge swivel, but it does work out nice for articulation in monster mode. Hand, like I said before, is on a ball joint. I can actually, if you take this bit of business out, you can actually point straight down if you wanted to. You do have the paws on the back. They are molded into there, so you can't swivel them out of the way or anything. They're just there. That's just something you got to deal with. Waist swivels all the way around, which is nice. 100% on the Van Damme on ball joints. Forward, no problem. Back, no problem. Not really in frame. I don't know if I had that in frame. We'll show that one more time. Knees are ball joints, so you get 90 degrees with the swivel built in because it's a ball joint. And then the feet are on ball pegs like you saw there on the back on these bars. So you get an okay tilt, not a ton, but plenty all the way else, swivel all the way around, plenty down, and a little teeny tiny bit up. But he holds poses pretty well. What's going on? Somebody's commenting on Facebook posts. Why are you doing that now? But I mean, he holds poses just fine. And Unique Toys is definitely doing good things in the Legends market. Super G1, but super articulated, very well made. Definitely a big fan of this of these guys.
I may get that one just to fiddle with.
Yeah, he's great. I like him a lot. Okay, we got to speed this up a little bit. Iron Factory. Here is Bridge Watcher, which is their Shockwave.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to
love this one too.
Go off.
I got this one. I think I never even opened it. It's over there.
Even open. Oh my god,
Yeah.
You're the worst.
Man,
There he is. I see him. Still in his box.
There he is in gun mode. The only real flaw with this guy is you can see got a bit of a dingle dangle. So the gun is hanging out of the bottom. I guess there's no real other way they could have done it, but it is a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. So in this mode, obviously he doesn't really do much, but he can actually be held by their Bruticus. So this is a one piece that it comes with. That I think actually you can unplug. No, you can't. This comes with Bruticus with one of the figures. I don't remember. This is a non-transforming one in better scale. Because if you hold this up, I'm not going to put it in his hand right now, just because we're kind of running a little long. You can see how much bigger it is. So it looks, it's super heavy and it looks kind of ridiculous. But
yeah,
there are pegs right here that he can hold this if you wanted to.
Wow,
that's cool.
Looks a little ridiculous if you actually have him do it, but it's neat that they give you an option. So there's not much else really to say about him in this mode. We'll transform him real quick. Got to split this.
I love this figure too, a lot.
If we can get this open.
Sorry if I'm roboting.
Damn it.
Oh, you're good.
Hopefully I'm. Oh, okay.
Open up.
My shit is freezing.
That's all right. These kind of combiner war. Just when you're going into gun mode, so that's the knee joint. You can see there's a bar in there. So when you plug it back in, it's going to want to bend at the knee, but you want to keep the knee together when you're folding this back in. That's a little pro tip for you. This, I'm probably going to need my spudger. Where are you, spudger? Here you are. Let's get the toe out.
I used that one from the Rock Box last year every day.
Good. That's what it's for. And then we bring him forward.
I can't find mine. I lost
Mine's
them.
right here.
Forward.
Two of them.
I chipped the edge off of the back of it a little bit.
Yeah, it happens.
Proof.
Pull this forward, rotate it around. This bit of business goes up. This business goes up. This whole piece comes out. Folds up. Arms just fold down. Nothing too crazy. Fairly basic. Nothing too new or anything in this on the transformation. And then for a shockwave, I just realized half of that wasn't on camera. Sorry. Head flips up. This bit of business folds down, and just like that, there's your shockwave.
I'm a bridge watcher.
So this guy is actually really fucking good. Like he is he's one of the most fun to mess with Legends toys or Iron Factory toys in general. His head is on a ball joint with a So it's on a swivel to fold in, and you get a no, that's all ball joint. So there's some play in the ball joint, so you got a bit of a head banging motion going on, and a wiggle waggle, and it rotates all the way around. The eye is not yellow. It is light pipe though. And if I don't know if it's probably gonna be too washed out. Yeah.
Nah, there it goes.
There you go.
Yeah, you can see it.
You can see the light piping when it does work. So it's not yellow. It is a light pipe, the same color as this purplish lavender color. So it does look a little dead. It's not the best light piping, but it can look decent. Shoulders are on a swivel up and down, and then a ball joint all the way around. This side's more hindered, obviously, because you got the hose. Should go that way. I don't know why I had it the other way. It's got a cut at the top, which actually is for the swivel or for the peg. It doesn't really. So in order to get it straight out, you do have to lift it up a bit.
That's fine.
Like you can't get it lower down like that. Like the bar won't pass through that gap. Yeah, it won't pass through there. Swivel bicep, hinged elbow, little past 90 degrees, which is nice. The hose, there's no wire in the hose. I think it's just a solid piece of rubber. So take that for.
So you can't pose the hose.
Can't really pose the hose, but I mean, it works fine.
Hose the can't pose.
Technically you can go in and out at
Pick your nose.
So I mean, if you want to count that as articulation, you can. Also, the same thing over here. These peg in so you get swivel at the hand.
What?
And he comes with. So I believe this was the first figure they did that actually came with replaceable hands. I don't know where the box is. I don't have the hands handy, but it came with a little tree, a sprue of hands, extra hands, and guns and stuff. So if you wanted to swap out the hands for different poses, which I think is a great idea, you can have like a pointing hand or a closed fist or all that stuff.
Oh, are they all translucent too?
Pretty sure. I don't know where the fucking box. I didn't find the box yet. I don't remember. I think they are. I'm not 100%. No ab crunch, unfortunately, but we do have a waist swivel, which doesn't really get hindered by the backpack.
They're all translucent. I'm looking on the back of my box.
There you go. So they're all translucent. I'm pretty sure he was the first one to do that, which is fucking great. Which I think honestly, I think more Transformers should be doing that in general. So this doesn't lock in, does it? Am I forgetting something? I don't think the knees don't lock in, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
They should.
They should? Hold on. What am I doing wrong?
I thought they did.
You tell them, JD.
Mine's solid.
I feel like this should be. Hold on. No, I don't think they do. No, there's no place for them to lock. There's no tabs or anything. So bolt jointed hips get you the full Van Damme. Forward to there, no problem. Back to there, no problem. Even with the backpack, which is nice. Mushroom peg swivel at the thigh, which is actually enclosed mushroom cap swivel, which is nice. So there's no hollowness. So technically, he has a double knee. Like this is the silver bit is the real knee. That's where you're supposed to fold it, but then you can keep going because of the internal hinge. So technically, he has a double jointed knee, which is very nice. And then the feet are on the toe is on a ball joint, and is where it connects to the base in there. It's on a ball joint, and then this is on a hinge. The toe itself is on a hinge. You can get up and down on there, and the back heel is on a swivel. But you can pull off some really cool poses. He's very fun. This is a very, very good desk toy. Like this guy is very fun to pick up and mess with. He's probably my favorite Iron Factory figure so far. Like individual release. He's really good.
Looks good.
I like it.
So that's this guy. Now we're coming into some more quote-unquote new players. So this is Magic Square. I don't know his fake name. This is their Inferno.
Ladder guy.
ladder dude. So this guy is fucking fantastic. He's not quite as fantastic as the last one we're going to look at, but this thing is fucking great.
Yep.
So, as far as let's show him real quick with.
And this Magic Square, you said, right?
This is Magic Square, so you can see just how much smaller he is compared to a car. But so as far as features, he does have an extending ladder. What am I poking on?
Not one, but two.
Two extensions on that. So if you lift it up, it does lift this red piece, and you can see his head. So it's actually a separate hinge right there, and that's where you're supposed to bend it so you don't see the head.
That's smart that they did that.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice sized ladder. Very well done. Very neat. I dig that a lot.
You can also take that plastic and bend it in any which direction in it.
Yeah, I mean, this pops off all the time on mine.
Yeah, but I mean, it's designed that the plastic that they use, it won't break.
Oh, it's bendy.
Uh-huh.
I like it.
He also stores the gun where you would think he would. Right in there, so pull that off, take that off for now. Just not a lot of paint details. I mean, like he's even got like painted windshield wipers, painted grill. It's got the hose bits. I think that's actually just white plastic.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, incredibly well done. Incredibly, oh my god, this fucking chair keeps sinking. This is really annoying me. Ow. Rolls okay. Doesn't roll the best. But he rolls okay. So to transform him, we're just going to lift this ladder out of the way. I'm going to pull forward on the cab a little bit. That kind of frees that up. The arms peg in here and back here. So everything is very, very solid. We're going to unpeg there. So this whole assembly comes out. And then these white bits peg on. You can see there's a like a dovetail joint. So there's hook over those. So those hold those super secure. This whole bit of business comes out. The legs split. Fold the feet down. If you notice this silver bit here, we're actually just going to slide this over that. I feel like that should come out. Oh, crap. I transformed it wrong. So these were the stabilizers. I forgot about them.
Oh.
So those should have been out in truck mode.
Oops.
They're just detailed. They don't like extend or anything. Those should have been out like that.
My chair's squeaky.
So we fold those in, slide these down. That covers that rail joint. There's his legs. These wheels fold up. This panel folds in. These bits fold in. This whole section comes up. And we kind of just got to swivel this around. This has got to go in, bing, bang, boom. And this is This is the only pain in the butt part, is to line this all up with these hinges. There's a bunch of hinges. This has got to go in first. No, this has got to go down first. Like that. There we go. I think that's it. This folds in. This folds up. This is all going to line up in a second. He's got to fold out. There we go. And these just fold in. And these will peg into a slot right there. I feel like this isn't right. Yeah, that's not right. Why is this not? Oh, because those came out. Yeah, is that it? These keep popping out.
Are you getting it confused with Grapple's transformation?
I might. Hold on one second. It's probably just because I'm in front of the freaking camera and it's hard to see what the hell you're doing. There we go. It's like 20 hinges on there, so you just kind of got to fold them up. It's a lot easier to do in person. There you go. So you just plug these in. Black tab plugs in into a hole in the side there. The ladder just folds along the back. These are on the wings, ear wings or whatever, on ball joints, so they can slide whatever. They can go pose them however you want. And then these forearm bits just slide on very tight sliders. Slide back to reveal his hand and his hose gun. And there we go. Give him his gun. And just like that, there is Inferno. So once you get that head plugged in, like it is, you can see it was a little fiddly when I was messing with it. But once it's on there, it's not going anywhere.
Looks good. I like how he looks kind of heroic. Because the front of the truck is squarish and hey man, he doesn't look like a.
Well, this usually doesn't come out, but of course it comes out when I'm doing the video. So the box itself is locked, but the head itself is on I believe a swivel. If it's on a mushroom peg, a ball joint. It's too tight to actually do anything else besides swivel. Like I said, so the gun is on a swivel. And then the wings are both on ball joints, so you can maneuver them however you wish. Shoulders are on ball joints. They're a little bit hindered because of this white piece, but all the way around. Single joint elbows get you 90. Nothing at the wrists, which is kind of expected. Waist swivels all the way around. Don't come unpegged. Don't you dare. Let's go back up in there. Hips. Full Van Damme, no problem. Bow to there, back to there, no problem. Mushroom peg for a thigh swivel. Nice 90-degree on the knee. And then ball-jointed feet. Yep, ball-jointed feet, so you got a pretty good tilt. And if you move this out of the way... No, you can't get more. I thought you can get a little bit more. Pretty good tilt and a pretty good up and down.
Nice big, sturdy feet.
Yep. This guy is really, really, really good. Supposedly they can combine. Him and Grapple and a couple of their other figures are going to be able to combine. I don't know how. I don't know why you'd want to, but that's a thing apparently that can happen.
I've heard about that.
But this guy is extremely well built. He's a lot of fun to mess with. Definitely one to look out for. Magic Squares actually seems to be doing some really good stuff. So after these guys, I think they're going to be a good player.
No, that was really smart. All of these have gotten really smart. Like Legends have really come a long way since.
Just you wait for the last one. I'm saving the best for last. So yeah, that's this guy. He's really good. He's very fun to mess with. I would definitely check him out. Let me put these wheels a little bit further back. Definitely check these guys out if you can. Now, moving on to the last, but certainly not least, possibly my toy of the year, 2018.
Really?
Possibly favorite toy of the decade. One of my favorite toys I own in my collection.
The decade.
This is New Age Flipper, I believe.
Yep.
This is their Bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
That light is very harsh. Let me move that back. Still kind of harsh.
I just got him a few weeks ago. Pretty awesome.
Hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to cut this light down a little bit. Maybe that'll be better. It's still not better. Screw it. All right. So this is their Bumblebee. This thing is a marvel of engineering, a marvel of fun. This thing is fucking phenomenal. So the one downside is the wheels are stationary. They do not roll. It's mostly for transformation because these. So you see right here, they're just molded in there. They couldn't make these roll. They could have made the front ones roll if they wanted to. Like there's room for a pin, and there's even a groove in there that looks like they could have put a pin. They had an idea to put a pin in there, but what's the point of having the front wheels roll if the back ones can't? So they probably just said screw it. But that's pretty much the only sacrifice. That and the back windshield isn't painted, or the tire. But there is paint. There are the tail lights are painted. The front's painted beautifully. The rest of the windows are painted beautifully.
It's very toonish too.
It is very toonish. I'm pretty sure this gun is supposed to store up there. At least there's a cutout for it. It's got an itty bitty. Look at this teeny little. Look how good it is. Put that gun to the side. Hopefully we don't lose it. So this thing. So in car mode, there's not a lot to talk about. I mean, it does look really good in car mode. but I mean, it doesn't roll, so there's not a lot you can really do with it. So we're going to get right to robot mode because this thing is so fucking good. So we're going to walk through this transformation. This transformation is fantastic. We're going to open up the back wheels like that. We're going to come in here, and we're kind of just going to wiggle this. And this is all going to open up. So that's the top half. The legs aren't anything spectacular, so we fold up. We're just going to fold those up, fold in the wheels, and fold in these back pieces and split the legs, and there's his feet. So now, I'm kind of going to open this up, open this all up, and then there's another hinge on the back here, and that's going to splay him open like that. We're going to take the wheels, the back wheels, and we're going to fold them in like that. Arms are just going to flip out like so. Now, you see where this is going? This is going to fold up and over. It's going to swallow the wheels in his abdomen. And then there's a piece right here that fills that in. And that connects that to there. We're just going to pull this back. These little bits fold in. This folds back. And there we have probably the greatest engineering I've ever seen on a Legends figure. Some of the coolest engineering I've seen on a figure in a while in general.
That was really impressive. Especially when something's so small.
Yep.
This guy,
because he's small even for a Legends figure.
Yes, he is very.
Yeah,
very,
he's
very
like
tiny.
half the size of what you normally see in a Legends class figure.
Yep.
So let me see if I can.
He's tiny.
I gotta fix these freaking lights eventually.
Yeah.
But so there he is. We'll run through articulation, which is very. I can't even speak. The head sculpt is very cool. If it'll focus, it is very, very tiny. I just want to show the face. Kind of. You can kind of see it. It's very, very, very small. But he does have a smirk. He does have the ears. He does look very, very, very Bumblebee, which is very nice. There you go. Painted eyes. Oh, so good. Okay, so the head is on a ball joint. Full range all the way around. Got the waggle. Decent up and down. Shoulders are on ball joints. You can go more than straight out. You can actually almost do a YMCA. All the way around. Ball jointed elbows, which on something this small, as you can see, like he's smaller than the palm of my hand. You know, you couldn't really get swivels in there. Unfortunately, the only real downside in robot mode is the fists are molded on a slight angle. So if you can see, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not straight. They're kind of going. If it'll focus, they're kind of curving in a little bit. So instead of being like this, they're like that. It's for the transformation to get them under the. Because they go inside here. If I can fold this down. See that? They go in that cavity right there.
Yep.
So in order to fit the shape of the hood, they have to fold down a little bit. So that's a little bit unfortunate. You see when you put the gun in, it makes it a little bit hard to make them look natural with the gun. So that's really the only downside in robot mode. This fucking chair keeps sinking. No waist articulation because, as you can see, he's got all that bit of business in there, so that locks that in. So there's unfortunately no waist articulation, but he does have plenty of hip articulation, so that makes up for it. So the hips, full Van Damme, no problems whatsoever. All the way forward, all the way back, no problem. No mushroom thigh swivel or anything, but he does have a ball jointed knee, so you get the swivel there. So that makes up for it. Full bend at the knee. And then he's got a ball joint going into the ankle. So this is all, you got a tilt to there. A backwards tilt, up, down. And you got even back and forward in there. Words can't describe how much fun he is like to actually hold in person. If we put the gun in his hand, you can kind of see the only real problem. Like, he can't hold the gun. Like, that's him holding it straight. You can see it's
Yeah, the gun
at
makes
an
it
angle.
look more derpy than it does otherwise.
Does the gun stow in alt mode?
Not the in
Yeah.
old mode. Yeah, it was under the front tires.
Oh, okay.
It was under. I actually show you here.
I
See
don't know.
see that-
I don't know where mine is. So I guess it's going.
See that cutout right there?
Yeah.
The handle slots in that, like that, in alt mode. But this guy is ridiculously good. It's cheap. It's like under $20. There's no way in hell that this is somebody's first toy. We'll put it that way.
Well, it's funny that you say that because I wanna show you something when you get a chance here about this and Dutch.
Didn't know.
But yeah, this guy is so phenomenal. Like everybody, even if you don't collect Legends, everybody should own this figure. There's no reason for Let me try to cut the light. Diffuse it a little.
No, I got to pick this one up and possibly that Snapdragon.
There's no reason for anybody that collects Transformers to not own this thing. It is absolutely a work of art. I wish it wasn't so damn. Let me try to put it. Trying to. That's a little bit better. I can't fit my umbrella over here to diffuse the light any better. But yeah, this guy. I mean, I can't gush enough about this thing. This thing is so much fun in hand. It's ridiculous. But everybody should absolutely buy this thing. I implore everybody to buy this thing.
Who makes it again?
New Age.
New Age.
But Brian can show you something on the back of the box.
Yeah. If you want to highlight me, Jose BX, camera BX.
I'll set up the robot mode comparisons.
Done.
All right. So first, I just want to say, the reason why I bought this B, and I'm glad that I did, but I bought it simply because it goes in Dutch's trailer and fits in there. But turns out, as Ace has been gushing about this thing, that is, it was a good thing just to pick up nonetheless. But so if you're still highlighted on me, so I just want to show you, here's the box for Dutch, DX9, Warren Pocket Dutch. And here is the New Age Legendary Heroes flip out for Bumblebee. Now, they're kind of okay, but why don't we look at the back and tell me that they're not made the same company?
So, don't they even show it on the back that he fits in the trailer?
Yep. And the warning signs and all that stuff, it's all exactly the same. Like all the information about it, how they laid it out and everything. So, yep. I don't get it. Why not just call it Warren Pocket DX9? I don't know. But whatever.
I'm sure there's more to all of that crap. I don't know, but all right. So let's do. I didn't know what to grab for comparison since they're all different figures, different lines and everything. So here he is, just with an MP car. Well, here's everybody. Family photo. There he is with an MP car. You can kind of see.
Wow, he's really small.
You can see the size of them. It'll focus. Okay. And I just grabbed a couple of mainline deluxes. Here's an older one. Here's Generations War for Cybertron Optimus.
Ooh, that's the 2-pack one.
It is the 2-pack one. And speaking of 2-pack, here he's with a Titans Return figure.
Oh, I thought you had a Tupac Shakur figure.
That was great. I mean, yeah, there he is next to fucking R2D2, the Black Series. It's fucking tiny.
Yeah.
Wow.
If we take let's check this out real quick. Took the head off of. So there he is with a Titan Master. And then just so you can see how small this guy's head is. I don't know if I can get this thing to stand, but we'll try. There you go.
Mhm.
There's a size comparison for you.
Very small.
Very, very, very small.
He's very wee.
All right, so we ran a little longer than I thought we would. Not too bad. Only like 10 extra minutes. Anybody in the chat, anybody have any extra questions about any of these figures or any of these legends in general?
No.
No.
Don't see anything.
I'm just amazed at how far they've come.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you go back and watch the original video we did and then watch this one, you can see the changes.
The engineering has like grown leaps and bounds.
That Bumblebee, that thing is it's perfect. It is a damn near perfect toy.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to pick that up. I liked it.
That thing, I can't say enough good things about that Bumblebee. It's even cheap, it's even inexpensive, so there's no reason to cry about it. I don't have the money. You have $15.
You have $15.
Shut up. Shut up. You have $15. But yeah, so even like DX9 has stepped it up. Unique Toys has definitely stepped it up. Iron Factory, even though they were always really good, they've gotten even better. The fact that they're giving replaceable hands now, their Jetfire comes with them. I think a couple other figures come with them. Their Bruticus, this thing is actually fucking fantastic too. It's a little big because Iron Factory doesn't really scale with anything.
Well, the thing is the combiner, do you think, too big? Because usually their bots are smaller than what DX9 has been doing. Like their Blaster and their Soundwave, remember those? Like they were seen kind of on the small side. So that's interesting.
Yeah, like Iron Factory has their own scale going on.
Yeah, and Lucas in the chat is saying like scales all over the place.
Yeah,
between the two companies.
Scale in general with all these legends. Iron Factory, if you're going for scale, don't buy Iron Factory.
Right.
Because they just don't scale with anything but themselves. But their quality is fantastic. They're kind of like the fans toys of legends, just because they're highly regarded and their quality is usually on point.
And they're like an updated sculpt too. That it's I mean
they're more stylized. So if that's something, that's something you gotta think about. But
yeah, that's actually why I get them specifically, because for my G1 look, I'm doing Masterpiece. I figured it, for Legends.
I love those Seekers.
Yeah, the Seekers are the Iron Factories. I have every single fucking one of them.
I still need to pick up the purple guy.
Yeah, that's on the way to me.
You can do a Jarawalk mode in them and everything.
Oh, nice.
But
Jarawalk, whatever.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything we need to say about these guys. Stay away from Hot Toys. Stay away from Mech Fans Toys. That's my opinion. I know Hot Soldiers. Stay away from Hot Toys too. Fuck them. But yeah, this thing is garbage. I know they came out with that fucking oh my god, saw Heart to Steel Bumblebee.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But I heard that thing is trash.
Jose, I know you're behind the camera. You were looking forward to getting these, though, right?
Yeah, a couple of them.
So, I don't know. You have to plead your case to Ace. Ace is pleading you not to buy them.
I have the Soundwave.
I have the Soundwave too. The Soundwaves are alright.
Yeah.
The Soundwave is better than this. This thing is, and the Ironhide are trash. They are trash. All right. I think that's pretty much everything we need to say about them. No other questions, right?
Nope.
All right, Rick, you want to run down the chat?
Sure. We got Walter in here. Blanos. Shout out to Blanos.
Hail Blanos.
That's right. Eric B was in here. Josh F. Masterpiece Theater. Sorry, MPSP Theater. There's a family show. Master Hoarder is in here. Noble Young. Lord Shadowkeeper. Dust Mites came in for some comments from the Peanut Gallery. And Classic Scuzz. MP Collector. Ed Harrican BX in the chat behind the camera. Deluxe Baldwin came in. I haven't seen.
Hey, Deluxe.
Yeah, man, we haven't seen Matt. You know, he's been busy getting his schooling on.
Yeah.
Mondays and Tuesdays. But
and his learning did.
Yep. We got Master Skinny Toys, Gabe Infinity Watch, Lucas B, and Paul C.
All right.
Yep.
Pretty good turnout.
Yeah, good. A lot of people.
Yeah. So if you're looking for Legends figures, if you're looking to get into, I know a lot of people are starting to starting to see what's going on in the Legends game, and they're starting to kind of want to go that route. I hope hopefully we gave you some insight into what's going on. Maybe we'll do another one of these in another year or two, see what's going on down the line. I think it was good to see an update to what we did last time.
Yeah.
See how everything's come, but yeah, so that's pretty much everything we got to do. We'll do some where you at and get out of here for the night. Mr. Brian Brink, where are you at?
I am at Brinkalizer on Instagram, Brian Brink Facebook groups. Check out Building Up to It and Enter the Realm on this same wonderful YouTube channel. And that's it.
Yeah. John.
I don't really do Instagram anymore, so I'm pretty much just here with you guys.
All right. JD.
You can find me JD Brochus in the Facebook groups. Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. Every Tuesday on Breaking the Mold at 8 o'clock. And every other Wednesday here with you fellers.
Jose.
I can be X all over social media.
Short and sweet. I am at Ace Milo pretty much everywhere. Facebook on my real name. It's not that hard to figure out. Yeah, check out all the other Cool Table Network shows. You should know what they are by now. If not, just you can know where to find us. Just follow the Cool Table on Facebook. Yeah, think that's everything. Rock boxes are done, so we can't promote those no more. Yeah, CFCon's coming up in 5-6 weeks, so that's gonna be an adventure.
Yeah, man.
See all you fuckers. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I have no idea what the hell we're gonna do next time, but we always pull something out of our asses, so we'll figure it out. All right, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Ace means he pulls it out of his own ass.
I literally pull it out of my ass.
At least we don't have smell-o-vision. That'd be really gross.
That's next.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Take it easy, guys.
Count me out. Peace.
Bye, everybody.
Night.
Night.